This is just a quick update. I want to show you, they're just a little over 6 weeks now. Now at nighttime, they still have their pool area, and then I take their little toilet and I bring it right up against the door of the pool. So it's basically just the pool, and then their little toilet area is about right here, right up against the door of the pool. So that's what they have at nighttime. But because they're a bit older now, they like to play. So, and they're pretty good for their age. So they have their little toilet area here. What I do is I disconnect it and I move it over to this corner. And then I put these little bars around because I don't want them chewing wires. See, there's wires there for my laptop and everything. So I don't want them chewing wires. So I got these little bars that run from here. They come around here, come this way here, and then they come up to my grandson's toy box right here. So that gives them an area right here that they could safely play in without having to worry about them chew wires or whatnot. And you don't want them too far. If they're too far away from their little toilet, like say they were like way over there by the front door, then they may end up circling and piddling or pooping there. But hopefully if they're close and they're just in the area, they're still going to use their toilet. And then let me just step in here. And then of course they have we still have the heating pad underneath. The heating pad is underneath this pool, but it's inside of that pool. So it's basically sandwiched between these two pools. So when they do want to sleep, they still have a warm area that they could sleep. And then of course they have their food and water. And there's Domino pulling some, maybe a blanket. That's dog toys and whatnot. They basically, once they have their time out here, they pull them out, and then the little toys are scattered everywhere. Now there's Auntie Coconut jumped in. So the older dogs can't jump over this, but what they do if they want to visit is they come up off, they jump on the couch, they jump off the couch into here, come visit them, play. The mummy was in here playing with them a little while ago. And then they jump out that way as well. They jump onto the couch and that way. So here they are pulling on my pants. That's always the most classic fun game. Like shred the shoelaces or the pants of whoever takes care of them. So, okay guys. So out of 6 puppies, 4 of them are actively trying to shred my pants, and 2 of them are visiting with Auntie Cuppies. Okay guys, so I'll do a close-up of them to show you. Let me just get out of here so that way they'll come towards me. Okay, so there's little Stuart. Oh, he ran away. There's Milkshake. Milkshake. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's Mooshoot. There's Waffles. Oh, there's Domino. There's Pistachio. Pistachio. So this is no good for close-ups. What I'll do is I'll combine this video with one of close-ups. Alright, so this was basically just to show you how you have to constantly evolve for the puppies as they grow. So they used to just have, first 2 weeks, they were in a very small incubator. They only came out every hour and a half to eat from mummy. And that's not mummy, by the way. And then by the time they were about 2 weeks, they were in, we had this pool right here, which is a smaller pool. It just looks big because it's next to me. We had the smaller pool right here on the couch with pillows all around it, and I would sit right here and watch them. And they spent about a week and a half in the smaller pool. That was introducing them to being in open air out of the incubator. By the time they were 4 weeks, they were in the larger pool, and that's when I had the little toilet pushed up against it, and they learned how to use that. Now they're coming up on a little over 6 weeks now. So from now up until they go home, this is mostly at night when they're sleeping. Hopefully this will be something they continue to use. And then they have a play area that's larger for them to play in. we had a bunch of toys here, but somehow the toys all got scattered that way, and then they dragged a whole bunch of the toys into the bed. I'll combine, what I'm going to do is I'll take this video and then I'll add another video directly after this video, and the other video will be just close-ups of the actual puppies. So as soon as I started recording, Coconut jumped in. She jumped off the couch and she jumped in, and she's kind of stuck in there with them. But this is the mom over here. Mommy's over here eating. Yeah. So Mommy's eating, and then the babies are mauling Auntie Coconut. See, they know too, like, they're not trying to eat off her, they're just like grabbing at her and playing with her. But she loves babies, so, well, she might not be loving that so much, but. Hey guys. All right, I'm gonna press stop and then I'll do a close-up of them. What I'll do is later on, after they're done eating and they've all been settled, I got their little toilet back here, and once they're back in here, I'll sit down and then I'll hook up the laptop, and on the other camera I'll get better close-ups of them. So then you'll have, you know, videos to go back and see them when they were like 6.5 weeks old. I will talk to you in a bit.